I'm concerned with having elected officials who are protecting me, because you guys, and when I say you, I mean people who are paid for, whose salary is paid for by taxpayer money. You work for us. We don't work for you. And I think that our government, both parties, both political parties, both the Democrat and Republican, need to have a wake-up call, and they need to have it fast. Because you see travel warning advisories in North Dakota telling people not to travel to Missouri because of concerns about political profiling. If you call any chamber of commerce in the state of Missouri, you will hear that people all across the nation have been calling absolutely outraged about this. So this does not just affect Missouri citizens.
Yeah, Govt doing a special today on this report in specific. I mean, it isn't a joke to any of these people, and it's being treated as though it's one.
Well,
this is very serious.
Well, using the state police to make people toe the party lines, that's something you'd expect in Nazi Germany, not the United States.
Well, China.
And again, the official response to this point is that people are overreacting. Well, if people are overreacting, yet we're receiving no official response of how we should react, other than, well, you weren't supposed to see this in the first place.
Yeah, that's the only response we're getting is, oops, it wasn't supposed to be public.
And one thing that I want to make sure that the governor protects is this was leaked by a police officer who felt like he was profiled in the report itself, and I want to make sure that nothing happens to that police officer.
Me too.
He is an American hero.
Well, the man deserves a Congressional Medal of Honor.
Absolutely.
For not allowing documentation like this to be put out in our government. That's another DVD that I feel is pertinent. This is a DVD that talks about the Federal Reserve and why we do need to abolish the Federal Reserve.
Okay.
And I believe it's something the governor needs to look at as well.
They need to know that it's a private bank. Since 1913, they've controlled the issuance of currency. I don't know if you understand the repercussions of that, but essentially, if you watch either of those films, you'll have a greater understanding where our income taxes go, and what these centralized banking institutions are doing to essentially steal our money.
And I think our federally elected representatives are showing us who they work for. They work for the bankers. They do not work for citizens. They are not responding to our phone calls, to our emails, and this is the governor's opportunity to show us who he's working for. Who does he work for? Does he work for the bankers, or does he work for the citizens? I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be working for the citizens. And his response so far is not showing that he's working for the citizens. His response so far says, hi, my name is Nixon, and I work for the bankers. So, if these people, including Nixon, expect to stay in office very long, I'm a peace-loving hippie. I got a peace sign on my thumb. This is not a partisan issue. Not a partisan issue. This is about tyranny and oppression and freedom and our ability to live in our country and in our state as free
by our
citizens.
Constitution.
Yes. I mean,
it's about constitutionalism is what it's about. It's about people obeying the Constitution they took an oath to uphold.
So that we can have rule of law.
That's right.
So what would you like to add to this part of the conversation? I'd like to hear from you.
Yeah, I'm in no position to make a statement at this point. I'm just here to hear your concerns and pass those on.
When can you say we'd be able to hear something from the governor? I know he submitted a statement Thursday on the day that our Sunshine Law request was that he supported the document entirely, which we're asking for a full retraction and a formal apology, not necessarily beyond the citizens that you see, but across an entire nation of concerned citizens. So when will we be able to hear something?
That I can't say.
We need a response to the Sunshine Law request, because our main concern is where this information came from.
And who all it went out
whatever
to.
the motivation or intent was, we don't know where the information came from, because it doesn't make sense statistically or societally and in any of those ways. So we need to know where they got the information to do this report. I found some sources, but we want to know through the Sunshine Law where the information came from.
And we would also like to know who's on the persons of interest list that we understand may be out there.
Okay. And all that's in the request, I assume.
Yeah.
And when the session resumes today, there are 2 representatives that are going to be calling for an investigation into the MIAC strategic report as well, and those are Republicans, as well as a Democrat calling for the defunding of MIAC.
And we put a copy of this in the hands of every single secretary or legislator in this building. Everyone knows about this, and they are not happy.
Another one of our concerns is this document it says it's an
So,
And it's a sunshine law. It's a law that he was supposed to respond within 3 days. So my
he broke the
understanding
law.
at this point is that the law has been broken, not only by Nixon's office, but by Highway Patrol and SEMA. So, that's something that we're going to have to look into, and it's unfortunate that a group of grassroots citizens, right here, we're going to have to scrap together the money to fight this legally because our elected official is refusing to respond to us in the way that he should. It's unfortunate.
Do we need a court order to get this information?
That,
If so, we'll obtain one.
yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Well-
That's a question I'd really like answered, and I think everybody here would like
Can you
to
do
answer.
many people in
Do
government
we need a
didn't
court
know the
order?
law?
Because we do, we'll go to the judge today.
Can you do the research on that now while we're here?
I cannot.
And why is that you cannot do that research?
Does anybody here know the answer to that question? Who enforces our law? Are you an officer, sir? Do you enforce the law?
Yes, I do.
Can you enforce the sunshine law?
You talk to the prosecutor on that.
Okay, who is the prosecutor?
Martin Rich.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else?
Well, I just want to say before we leave that politics are going to be done a whole lot different in the state of Missouri from this point forward. And you're looking at some movers and shakers, and these are true Americans right here. And I just want to say I'm very grateful to be in the presence of every single one of them. And I hope that you know that same old will last no more. If Governor Nixon thinks that this is how politics are done in Missouri, consider this his wake-up call, and I hope he opens his eyes really quick.
Thank you all so much for coming.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you
Sure.
for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Sure. Good to see you again.
We'll be back.
All right.